follow the directions this time, shall we? About 2 years ago, I put up a review of the Earthtones Naturals Curl Define Curl Enhancing Jelly. In that video, I did find success with the product, but I didn't follow the directions, okay? And I find that people who are teachers, past and current, just tend not to follow directions very well, okay? I include myself in that. I include my family in that. I called y'all out. All right, so this product actually wants you to use it on damp or dry hair. So we are going to retry this situation and actually follow the directions. All right, so we shampooed and conditioned, and then my hair is product free. I put on my curly tea towel and let my hair dry. Any type of hair towel, you know, it really doesn't matter since curly tea towel is discontinued. I'm trying to remember which section belonged to which. But anyway, yeah, so my hair air dried with no product, and it feels cold to the touch. So that's how I know my hair is not like dry. And I noticed that when the person in the official video applied the product, she was like, it could be dry or damp hair. But then I noticed that the client's hair was dry, but she did add, I think that hair goes over here. Yeah. So, but she did spray the hair. So that's why I'm like, okay, I definitely want my hair to still have water in it if that's what she's doing. So yeah, my hair has been air drying, but definitely I can tell that once I start unraveling these twists, it's for sure my hair is still, yeah, there's still water in here. And I know somebody's going to be wondering, like, why do you have twists? But I always twist my hair. It kind of holds it in place. And then also it kind of allows it to be like somewhat open so that it can dry a little bit better. I use these twists to pre-dry my hair before I do things like Bantu knot outs and braid outs. I try to be careful when I take it down because I don't want to take away tons of my like natural curl pattern, because I don't style on damp hair for a reason. It just it's difficult for me to bring my curl pattern out when I style on hair like this. Like it's an uphill battle, it's a fight. Let me take this ring off. Okay, so we got the section ready, and she didn't really use like crazy small sections, so I'm just gonna pick out a smaller little subsection and clip it away. There we go. Okay, so I've got my jelly here. Ooh, it's very heavily scented, y'all. So if you're someone who's like no to the scents, this is very scented. So I feel like this is a reasonable amount. Now she went right in, like right to the roots, and will start smoothing and going in. And she also said people don't use enough product, but I'm gonna just do this because I really don't know how putting. I'm afraid of my hair being sticky or goopy, and so I'm just scared. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely no product down here on the ends. So it's still kind of like poofy. I have a mirror over here, guys. You're like, why is she looking over there? There's a mirror. I feel like I've applied a decent amount. It doesn't seem to be frizzy. I'm going to try to flatten my hair a bit to make sure. There was also an emphasis on like people needing to work the product in, like people kind of stopping too soon and the hair not being fully defined yet. It's hanging, but is it gonna, when I start raking, is it gonna frizz or is it gonna define? I don't know about this, y'all. I do not know about this. I feel like my hair looks scraggly. I feel like it looks scraggly. I'm just gonna do a little dab of product, just the glaze over it. But I feel like I don't like the way my hair looks like this. I'm gonna maybe squeeze together parts that I think look frizzy or scraggly. But so far, I don't really like this. Let's see. Y'all see? All right, we're gonna go ahead and proceed on. One thing I will say is that it does have an excellent like re-wetting texture. So like even though I am styling hair that is almost dry, like almost absolutely dry, except cold to the touch, if y'all know, y'all know. And the product does re-wet my hair to where I feel like it's coating. Like even without adding like tons of product, it feels like there's lots of product in the hair, and it feels like there's water in the hair, even though the hair is being styled on damp hair. And my hair usually comes out absolutely horrible styled on damp hair, but I feel like the result of this, whatever that is not going to be as bad because I am getting some clumping. There is, oop, I flipped it up and kind of knotted my hair. But it's not a tight knot. I can get my hair out of this. But look, I am right now. See, I'm not even done talking and I'm done with it. Look at some shed hair got caught. But anyways, I feel like I think I will get a result that's better than I've ever gotten on hair that's styled on damp hair. I just don't know how this is going to stack up against hair that was styled on wet hair. And I'm also afraid that the product is going to be sticky. But she did mention in the source video, like, some people do not put enough of this product, like that the girls are not putting enough product, and that's why they're not getting the results that they want. So I've gone ahead and put it into a little bun just like I would do if I was styling this like wet in the shower. And I guess I'll just show you guys when I have the full head styled, and then I'm going to dry it just like I would dry my wet hair and see what happens. Okay, moment of truth. I'm going to take my hair down. I will say this, y'all. I always use more product if there's no water involved. If my hair is not soaking wet and I'm standing in the shower, I always use more product. And this was no exception, despite the fact that this product really does wet the hair up. No exception, I still used more product than I know for a fact that I would have used otherwise. Alright. Letting it down. Doing this does not affect my wet hair. This curl still forms, so it's really not a problem. Shake it out. Let's do a little bit of this. Woo-hoo. Okay. We gotta do a workout. Okay, so it still definitely needs to be dried. So from the mirror I can see like there's definition like of it laying over here, the definition, but for me I feel like there's a lot of frizz within the definition kind of already, and I feel like my hair is really sticky and like weird to the touch. So I'm going to, I don't have my plop plopping net thing, what's it called? Scrunch it, there you go. I don't have the scrunch it because it's in the bathroom. So I'm just going to clip my hair up like the olden days. That's how I used to dry my hair, at least the ends part. and then I just take it down. I don't clip it like this very long, so it doesn't affect it too much. Just a short thing to do just to get my hair, like, get the ends dried, because my hair is too long for a normal hair dryer. Okay, so I got that clipped up. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm just trying to get my ends dry. And then after that, I will take it down. And, well, you guys have seen my how I dry my hair video. If you haven't, go check it out. But we'll see. I feel, ugh, I'm going to wash my hands with like 3,000 gallons of soap. This would probably be better if I wasn't filming a video, honestly. Filming a video is what's making it like this, because I have to move to a different location to be able to film the video. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Y'all, I really was worried about this. Let me tell you something. It's another day, because I typically have switched to typically washing my hair in the evening time, because when I dry it, it looks crazy as heck. That's what I do to get it super dry, get it cured, get it casted and everything. So I did that yesterday, and it just looked crazy, right, as it normally does. But it was certain, I was like, oh, this is not going to go over well. So tied my hair down for bed, took it out this morning. I was like, it's not, first of all, a lot more movement than it had yesterday. It definitely had a like very firm cast. I wasn't worried about the cast. Y'all know I don't care about a cast. But it made me think, there's an extreme version of this gel, like a harder hold. And I was like, why would people want that when you follow the directions on this particular gel? The cast was actually pretty noticeable yesterday when I got from under the dryer. Like, it was a definite cast on my hair. The dry time was still about the same as it would be if my hair was wet, because the product did reactivate and re-wet my hair. And it's cured. Like, I can touch my hair and then touch other things, and there's no boogers or stickiness. Excuse me. So those were issues that I had the first time I tried this gel way back when. And like, following the directions pretty much ended all of that. Like, you know, there is some definition, and there's no like stickiness or tackiness. I honestly don't even see why you would need a max version. As I said before, I don't know why you would need a stronger whole version of this. Because as is, it's kind of all right? So I think a pro of this is that my hair did get some definition. My hair smells good. It smells very pleasant. My husband did not like how strong this smells. It smells very strong, especially when I sat under the dryer with it. And there's not a lot of water, so that the smell is like extra strong. And he was in there like this, with his shirt up, acting like I was fumigating and trying to kill him. So, but it was fine to me. If you are scent sensitive, though, I will tell you, when I went to apply it, I was like, yeah, this is very fragranced. So the texture of the product also is very nice as well. So when I was like, I rubbed it between my hands, and I was like, I just like the texture of the product, and it does wet the hair back. Even if your hair is dry or damp, it does wet it back and do something. So I can't even complain about that. Now the cons, okay? You may or may not be able to tell, but the curl definition of my hair is very inconsistent, and also my hair is kind of stringy to almost straight. Let's see if I can move up closer, because my camera probably is not going to get it when I did the 360 shot, but like, especially over here, like, you see, it's like very like straightish almost, and not very plump. So I have kind of more of a stringy result. And so what might happen is, eventually I'm going to be tired of like the stringiness and the ends looking like this, and then it'll probably be like a low ponytail or something like that, to where I'm not looking at this, you know? And I think the reason why I kind of had this experience with this gel is something that really has more so to do with my hair, and not so much to do with the product, because I can see this product working for a lot of people. I think that this would actually work pretty great for my husband's hair and stuff like that. Like, people whose hair, like, when they wet it, it gets very clumped almost, not a lot of frizz, and doesn't need a lot of assistance clumping. I think that this product is going to do great for them. But for me, I need the water, the soaking wetness from the shower to help to plump up my hair, to make it less stringy, and then also to help it clump. So as I was applying this, there were sections of my hair where I could see that it was like kind of like really like single hairs hanging out. And so I was trying to like smooth them together, squeeze them together. I was trying to do things like smoothing my hair with my thumb, almost like shingling kind of, trying to encourage hairs to, yes, separate off, but then also clump together if they were too skinny. And I couldn't get those parts of my hair to cooperate. I just couldn't get them to clump together at all. It just wasn't happening. And I've tried other things that ask me to style my hair damp and stuff like that. And it's just never gonna happen. It doesn't really matter about the product, even though this product does have such an awesome texture, that I was able to get something that is movable and wearable, and actually realistic. Like I would wear this outside, realistically speaking. The texture does help with that, but it's just, I can't escape the properties of my hair. I just can't. So moving forward, I think, because it's a huge jar of product, like that is a lot. I said in my last video, that is a lot of product. I think moving forward, I'm gonna have to do what I found out in the previous video, which was I treat this product a lot like Kinky Curly Curling Custard. It works the best for me when I use it in all the ways that I use the custard. So that's with the Kinky Curly leave-in underneath it. That's with maybe using it as a primer underneath another gel that has a stronger hold. That's probably what I'm going to have to do to make this ideal for me, even though following the directions does give me something. You know, it does, but it's just, I wouldn't do this on a regular weekly basis and be like, yes, this is the style for me. That being said, obviously what I'm going to link you guys to is the video that I did 2 years ago featuring this product, so you can see how I did get it to work for me then, even though I was not following the directions. Subscribe. I'll be on your subscriptions page every single week. I put up a video every Friday, and I will talk to you in the next one.